This video is about how my business grew from about 100 square foot kitchen in my small studio to 1,700 square foot commercial space. The first thing I want to talk about is the fact that business growth is not linear. It will not be the same for everybody, and you don't want to ever compare yourself to what anybody else is doing. Business growth that I have experienced has been over the course of over 10 years. So keep in mind that you're going to be hearing some growth, but it could be that I was in a certain space for 5 years or 3 years or 2 years, and now I'm moving into a new space that is accommodating my current needs. Growing a business is challenging, no matter whether you are growing organically and fully invested yourself, or if you have investors and you're able to grow a little bit quicker, you're always going to have challenges. The key is to adjust your overhead and all of the things that you need to run your business with your growth so that you don't overspend and you don't put yourself in a position where you have, let's say, signed a lease for 5 years in a place that you can't afford yet. That is really scary. When I first started, I was in a small studio apartment of my own, and my kitchen was probably 100 square feet, and I was just doing R&D in that space. And from there, I moved into my kitchen in my house when my spouse and I moved in together. And then once my kitchen was not enough, I moved upstairs to a bedroom. I put down gym flooring in the bedroom so that I could have more of like a studio type space or a workshop type space without ruining carpet or anything like that. And then once I got too big for that room, I started overflowing into our loft area with shelving and all that type of stuff. And that's when I decided that I needed to transition into a commercial space. Now, finding the right commercial space was a really difficult thing to do because we need climate controlled space. We have to be able to make sure that our raw materials are in a space that are going to preserve them for as long as possible. And so we were lucky enough to stumble upon this space that I'm currently in. It's about 800 square feet roughly. We have been here for 5 years. And we also have an off-site storage unit that we use for just excess storage, things that we don't need here right away. And that's been really helpful because it makes it so that our overhead isn't exorbitant by adding additional space right here on site. The storage unit is less than a mile away, so if I need to go grab something, it's really quick and easy. But as we grow and as we scale, we're going to want to have everything in one place, and so that's what's kind of coming next. But first, let me talk about this space. So this space is actually an office space, and what we did was we had them transition our office space to kind of a workshop, and you want to be really you really want to talk to them about your tenant improvements, because many times you can either do them yourself or you can ask them to do tenant improvements for you. And that's what we did. So we had them put in epoxy floors into our space. And as you can see behind me, even with all of our raw materials, we use as much of our vertical space as possible. So we try really hard to use the space that we're paying for. You pay for the space up there at the top, so you may as well try to use it as best you can. So this is our extra storage room here, and then like I said, we do have an offsite storage as well. And this space has been really great for us, and it's time now for us to kind of transition to something larger, something that's going to accommodate our future growth. Right now it's a little bit scary because I am taking on additional overhead that I'm not really used to, but with my projections and kind of looking forward on what we have on the horizon, we'll be okay. But I also remember something that somebody told me a long time ago is that scared money don't make money. So I'm trying not to let fear and anxiousness control me in this move because it is quite a big move. So like I said, we've been at this space for almost 5 years, and our lease is up July 31st. So I had some decisions to make. I had to really figure out what I was going to do. And I could have extended the space here, but after I was doing all my math and realizing that the other spaces that I found, I would be able to save over the course of 3 years. I'd be saving $20,000 if I just moved my space to another location. So it comes with so many different, feelings, because yes, I'm growing. Yes, I'm nervous about taking on additional overhead. I also don't love moving. Who likes moving? I guess it's the aftermath that you look forward to. So I'm eager to get into a new space and make it my own, make it our own, and have space to grow and have everything on site, and be closer to home and all of those other things. So I try to look at those things as being positive, and I'm excited to maybe share with you guys what that growth looks like and what the new space is going to be like. I'll see if I can maybe give you a little sneak peek on here. But yeah, so that's kind of how things have gone. I've really grown a lot, I would say, over the years, and it's all organic growth. So I am 100% owner of this business. I do not have investors that I need to pay back. So it's all in my own time, and I like that. I like being able to scale at my own pace. So I just wanted to give you guys kind of a view of what that's been like over the years, space-wise, and how I've grown. I'm eager to share with you my journey in business and give any tips that I can. And I will say that I'll miss our turkey friends. We always have a lot of wild turkeys here, and but it's going to be good. I'm really excited about it. So thanks so much for watching. This is one of my first long form videos, so I'm going to be doing more of them, and hoping that I can take you guys along for this journey. And yeah, and that's it. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below, and I'll see what I can do about helping out. Thanks.